Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Yes, and today we have some of the Halloween horrors there. Got two more. Crazy to think, that these have actually still coming in because, yeah, I thought I was kind of done with these, but we still have more to unbox. So let's get into it. Yes, these are bought on Vinted, both of these. We do have one that was actually sent to me by a subscriber, which is great. Alfie, who sent me some things previously on some videos. And then we have another one. But I will say, this packaging here on this one, not from Alfie, this is from somebody else that I bought this off. It honestly came, and I can't show my address, but you can see there, it's covered in paint. The best way I can describe this is, yeah, if I do this, you can kind of see it's all covered in paint. The guy was like, I don't know what happened, but obviously somebody's paint kind of went in. But luckily, the bag is kind of sealed up pretty well. I came across this one when I was looking for some Superman stuff, I believe. And the guy was selling this. Christ, there's a massive bag he gives me. But I have opened them to just check and make sure, of course. And this one is the Thing. So the Thing is a Blu-ray variant there, as you can see. Awesome. There you got the spot gloss on the front. Title also is in spot gloss. This is the John Carpenter's movie. I do believe I have this on 4K, I think. Yeah, I do. And I think Alfie actually sent me. Yeah, he did. There it is. This is the 4K slipcover for it that Alfie sent me. So, yeah. I got it on Blu-ray, but of course I just need it for the collection. Inside, it's an actual sealed copy, as you can see. So that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Undecided what to do, to be honest with these, like whether or not to just the 4Ks, maybe put them in the slipcover and just get rid of the Blu-rays, because a lot of them are sealed like this. So do I just put the 4Ks in there that I've got? Things like The Conjuring now, do I just put that in there and, save space on this shelf because they're all together in the horror section, so to speak? I don't know, I really like these artwork and these slipcovers. They're really cool. I don't know how they're done because this film's a Universal film. A lot of them are Warner Brothers. I don't know, how they decided to do what they've done. But yeah, this is the Thing. I think this is one of my favorite ones in there. Once I get these two done now, in the next couple of weeks, maybe towards the end of September, I will film what I've got so far, because I've got so many cool ones over there that they're really cool. And I imagine if you are a fan of a particular horror, some of these variants are really nice. So I'll show you guys which ones I have and all of that. So that's that one there. Relatively cool one, and one I didn't even know existed. So nice. This one then is from Alfie, and he reached out that he had this one. And I guess I do have this on 4K. I think I did have it on 4K. I do have it on 4K. I have watched it, I believe, in the room. Have I watched it? Oh, not. I don't know. We'll get into it now and I'll show you. Yeah, this one is Get Out. So I believe I watched this. This one is a really nice one. As you can see there, you've got Daniel Kaluuya in the chair there, and then I've got the 4K here. I thought I've seen this film, but I've got it sealed in 4K. So that's what I'm saying. Do I just put that in there, and that's the slipcover for this 4K, and it can just sit over there, and then I can just get rid of the Blu-ray, because a lot of the times, yep, the Blu-ray's inside. So yeah, not too sure, but that is obviously the standard 4K, standard Blu-ray rather. We've got then the disc there. This one's open. The other one's not, so I'm not going to open that one. There's also a digital code in there. I'm not sure if it's been redeemed. But yeah, that is the actual slipcover. As you can see here again, we've got some like spot gloss that actually goes across the entire chair on this one, which is pretty nice. Obviously on his face as well. And then the spiral effect behind. And then we've got Get Out there as well. Written and directed by Jordan Peele. Blu-ray logo. The spine looks really cool. And then the back then has some more imagery and whatnot there. I don't think I showed you the back of the Thing one either, but yeah, they're pretty cool, really cool. These ones are obviously new, like they've got new age ratings because some of them over there have older ones. But yeah, they're two new slipcovers that have come in now over the last couple of days, weeks. I think it's been here a while, but when I had this one, I thought, you know what, I'll just do a video on these two together. But they're really cool, and I really like them. So, yeah, do you have many of these? Is there many more to get? Like I say, I'll do a full-on video of all what I have, and then maybe you guys can tell me if I'm missing any and all of that. But as I say, I have now Get Out and The Thing. They are. I think they're pretty good. I think I paid for these around £4, £5, maybe around that price range each. They're not too expensive. There's not like one of these in the franchise that is like ridiculous money because it's, you know, very rare or anything like that. And they're all in relatively good condition from what I got delivered as well. So I'm pleased with them. I always have a look on Vinted and all of that, as these two came from Vinted. But, you know, I'm always looking about CEX, etc., looking for these slipcovers. And as I say, debating whether to actually just put the 4Ks now inside there, and away I go with it, just to have that slip. So yeah, as a thing that us collectors are doing. So this is just a little video showing you these and updates that we've made to the horror collection. Stay tuned though, guys, and subscribe if you are new here and you want to see my entire collection of these. I have probably nearly 20 of these now, which is crazy. But yeah, considering I didn't make any progress for a good couple of months, and then all of a sudden we now have 20. So it's really good that we have these, and I'll do an entire video on that. Stay tuned in a couple of weeks. But thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and of course I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.